Hi Libra, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started with your oracle cards. We have Go Fish. You know, Libra, it's interesting energy. If you think of your life or even just yourself as this deep ocean, here it's about going within, going way, way deep down in those depths to find parts of yourself that maybe you weren't even aware existed and bringing them up to the surface. Now, Richard has pulled a card from the Mausolea Oracle.
It's a card of the thinker. It's about knowledge, but it also tells us that there's no situation from which we cannot learn.
Fantastic. So either side can resonate, so please keep that in mind. And of course, you can check out our Soul for Repair playlist for more readings that are done in this style. If this one ends up not resonating with you, it's a general reading. And of course, if you're cross-watching, this could be a Libra that you're dealing with. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Cups.
And here I've got the Queen of Swords, but she's in the reverse.
So you could be dealing with... we've got water, well, go fish, right? This could be an emotional issue, perhaps around yourself or another person. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about the person or the situation, the strengths of the situation, the challenges, advice what to do, advice on what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, status of the relationship. How this person views you, Libra. Strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden in this situation, and the outcome if nothing changes.
So Libra, let's take a look. We'll talk about going in up from the depths, right, Richard? The High Priestess in reverse. It speaks to me of something that needs to come out, something that's hidden. When I see the High Priestess, I always think about knowledge, just like the thinker there. But it's knowledge about the self. Know thyself. The feeling that I have around this is in reverse is that you may not know some things about yourself, but they're soon to be revealed. It seems like something's happening around you, Libra, in order for this to come out, this hidden knowledge.
I think it's time for you to go fishing. All right, let's have a look at status of the relationship. We have the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting a choice. I'm getting this person has having a choice between you and somebody else.
The Four of Swords in reverse is how you feel about them. So we've got thinking cards. It tells me that you may have spent some time trying to distract yourself from actually thinking about this. It feels to me like confused or chaotic thought, but it's distracting. Really, the energy around this is one of not wanting to deal with the issues, so kind of just putting it aside and trying to do everything else other than think about this.
You know, Libra, I'm getting the sense that you're waiting for a decision.
Okay.
You're waiting for a decision from somebody to see whether they're going to choose you or not. Okay, let's see where that goes. So looking over here, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for how they see you. You know, along with that Queen of Swords in the reverse on the bottom of the deck, I'm kind of thinking that this person is believing that you're not really trying in this situation. It could be that this person is looking for you to try harder so that they choose you. I don't know where this is going to go yet. I'm not sure that you should put any extra effort in if that's this person's modus operandi.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what the strength is here. Yeah, not great. Talking about decision making, we've got Justice, and Justice is also in the reverse. So when it comes to making a decision between two things, I think that I see it as more the other person here, as Richard said, the one that's thinking about making the choice, you know, juggling two options. What do I do? What path do I take? What person do I choose?
It is a very Libra situation to be in, isn't it?
It totally is, and it's at that point where you're thinking, oh, I really just don't want to make this choice, but I know I have to. And it's a little bit of a waffling kind of energy that I'm picking up around it as well. Avoidance, I get it as avoiding a situation. And the thing is, avoiding the decision is just, well, it's putting off what needs to be done.
Well, I'm getting that this person who's going to make the decision. I think Libra here is trying to deal with it. Okay, let's look at the strengths. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse as a strength here. You know, that's a card of jealousy, and I get that what's going on here is that Libra, I think they're trying to make you jealous by putting you against someone else, playing you off against somebody else.
Yeah.
I think you know that this person has to make a decision, and you know that they're making a decision between you and somebody else, and that's why this is a strength here in this situation. It's not a nice strength, but it's still a strength.
Let's see what the challenge is. Well, there's that Queen of Swords. So that's you, Libra.
In the upright.
In the upright.
As a weakness.
As a weakness. So the energy around this is one in which you may decide to make the choice for this person.
Right. And that's
if
the
they can't.
Yeah. You see, that's a weakness. You aren't doing that.
Yeah. I think that you need to. You know, if this person is keeping you on hold or keeping you there while they're also possibly either dating or talking to or whatever they're doing with this other person, I think you have to really see it as a situation in which you need to take action rather than let it go on, because I feel that what you're doing here is you're just trying to avoid the conflict.
Right. Yeah, avoid... Well, actually, what you'd like is for this person to simply come out and choose you.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is that they're presently just trying to keep you on tenterhooks. And they're not... They're waffling. They're waffling. They're saying, oh, gosh, I don't know yet. You got to give me more time. You got to give me more time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting here. And, you know, that's the thing. It's not fair. Right, with this Justice card in the reverse as a strength on your side.
Right.
Let's look at the weakness here. The weakness is strength. That's the thing. This person is being weak. You know, they're not... you know how it goes. You know what? Or get off the pot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what they're not doing.
Yeah, they're not showing their authority.
No.
So the more they waffle, I think the less attractive somebody becomes.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's have a look and see what the advice is. For you, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You know, it's all about thinking of yourself here. The reality is, if you see yourself as worthy, as the prize, as not needing someone around you, especially if it's someone who is keeping you there as an option rather than choosing you. If you value your own worth, I think that the choice is really clear for you. Is just I get it as you cutting yourself free from this person. You know, the reality is, if this person can't choose perhaps between two people, well, they may not end up with either one.
I think I see that's how this is going to go. The other thing I see is that if you cut this off, Libra, I think it could cause them to come running to you anyway. You know, that's kind of waffle of it I see this person being. Over here, what this person should continue to do. We've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Now, when we talk about what they should continue to do, what they shouldn't do, we're not talking about what's for the higher good. We're talking about what's in this person's best interest. And with this card here, it's in their best interest not to look for stability. In fact, they seem to like living on this knife's edge of having those options available and not making the choice.
Yeah, I think you have to see this person as someone who they may be going through some kind of time in their life where they're really just focused on kind of getting that last chance kind of energy, you know, a lot of flattery, seduction. Really, I get it as playing, very playful, very immature energy. And I think, Libra, if you see it as such and you think, well, you know, if you don't consider it as something that will go long term, or if you don't consider it as something that will be your forever person, if it's just someone being a bit silly and you can see it and you can just kind of say, oh, that person, you know, silly old you know what, that kind of energy. If you see it that way, I think that's probably the best way to view it, rather than getting involved, especially with your heart, with someone like this that can't seem to make a choice.
That Page of Cups in reverse, we often get that when we're talking about narcissists as well. And I can't help but wonder if you need to see this person for who they truly are.
Yeah.
You know, you deserve better. That's the bottom line here. No matter how attractive this person seems, the way they're acting makes it a disqualifying kind of trait.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're coming from a place of this being this lady here, or this upstanding person who knows their value, their worth, then you're not even going to consider someone who's just playing around like this.
That's right. Over here, what this person should not do is the Hierophant. I see that as being part and parcel with this Four of Wands in the reverse here. So again, they're not looking for commitments. They're not looking for anything long term. Excuse me, with anybody. I think they're interested in playing as many people as possible against each other and just keeping their options open.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's too many people involved, and this person's just doing it for effect, just for attention,
or for ego too. There's nothing like having a whole bunch of people fighting over you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And what's hidden over here? Oh, look at that. Nine of Pentacles. And there she is there. See, this is what's hidden, is that they actually know that you're a worthwhile person. And what's hidden is the fact that you're not asserting yourself as this Nine of Pentacles.
That's true. Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, keeping you on hold while they do some kind of crazy nonsense here, where they play around with probably a number of people at the same time. Very ridiculous kind of energy. I see this as, you've probably waited a bit too long already to cut this person free, and it's going to be up to you to make the choice now, rather than you kind of keep this person as an option, for you to say, you know what, no, if they can't choose me, I'm going to go on and find someone who's a little bit more mature, who's someone a bit more my caliber, who isn't just playing around with people, and make the sacrifice.
We got the Go Fish card. There's plenty more fish in the sea.
Plenty more fish in the sea, and I think that's exactly what that's about. When I originally got that card, I'm thinking, well, what on earth? But now it's very clear. This is this energy of thinking that, well, this person's the only fish.
Well, what's in his cup?
It's a fish.
It's a fish.
Drop that fish. Look, the fish is coming out, and say, oh, you know what? That fish is no good. It's a throwback. I kind of play around and say, especially when you reach a certain age, what's in the dating pool? Well, it's all the throwbacks. Am I right? I mean, it feels like that. It's like everything that other people have thrown away. Well, this is a throwback, and I think that you can see it.
All right, so looking over here, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here as the outcome. Now remember, the outcome here is if nothing changes. And that's the thing, this person isn't going to make a choice. That's what that Hangman in reverse is saying here. And it's like that song, you just keep me hanging on. Well, that's exactly what this person's trying to do here.
Yeah.
They can't be that attractive. I'm sorry, they can't be that good. They can't be that much worth waiting for if they are entertaining a whole bunch of other options and denying your worth.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the key here.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying about it being disqualifying. Looking over here, we've got this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. See, what they're going to try and do is, and this is about keeping you hanging on here, just giving you enough so that you don't feel like they've let you go.
The strength here is if you let this continue. It's unfair treatment. It's unbalanced, because you may be focusing on this one person, but they're focusing on many, I feel. Not just, sure, there might be one other person, but I think there might even be others.
I think there's others. I think this person seems to, either they do have their pick of people, or they seem to think they have their picked people.
Or they're just fishing. They're keeping a whole lot of people on the line here until they make a decision about what they want to do, but they can't make the choice.
Right, so it's the dichotomy of options. You have a lot of options there, but as soon as you choose one, then all those other options go away and you lose those options. But at some point, if you don't make a choice, then you could lose every option that's at your disposal.
So Libra, please do join us in the extended reading if this one's resonating. The link is down below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. It'll be about another 30-minute reading, and we'll be clarifying, looking at some Lenormands and also oracle cards for guidance. So please do check this out if that is resonating. Now, of course, if you prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're a newcomer. We'd love to have you. And of course, if this one doesn't resonate, it can be vice versa, or if you're cross-watching, this may be a Libran that you're dealing with. But if it doesn't resonate, it's a general reading. You can check out our self-repair playlist for more readings that are done in this style. They're not sign or time dependent, so when you're led to those is when you're meant to view them. We wish you the best again, Libra. We'll see you in part 2, the extended reading, which is the link again is down below. If not, then we'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now, Libra.
Thanks, Libra. Goodbye and good luck.